Image, we have this large area of clouds here off the east coast of the United States. This is that same storm system that brought our rain yesterday. It was also responsible for snow across Texas. Saturday, high pressure builds in, and we start to look to the middle of the country for our next storm system for our Sunday. But currently now we're just under partly mostly cloudy skies, a few peaks of sunshine, and that's going to be our story for the rest of today. Then we start to look out west for our next storm system, and that storm system brought our mudslides in Southern California, blizzard conditions in Arizona, and that's going to be a pattern changer for us, and we're going to see that in our 5-day forecast. Windy conditions, rain likely, high of 50 degrees, but those temperatures are going to be dropping down to 35 Sunday night as we bring in a chance of snow and rain mix for our Monday with a high of 37. There's already some winter storm watches out with this across much of Oklahoma. They're expecting heavy snow and freezing rain with that, but this storm system will not be directly affecting us because it'll be moving off to the south. Our light snow from last night has now moved on off to the east, leaving us with just partly cloudy skies and very cold temperatures. And with our extended forecast, one word to describe it, and that is cold, with partly cloudy skies on your Saturday with a high of only 23 degrees, getting down to 10 for your Saturday night. Currently, we have partly and mostly cloudy skies across the region as a disruptive and potentially dangerous storm system spreads across the country. But notice how these warnings stay well south of us here in Ohio. And that is because we currently have a dry Arctic air mass in place. And as we go through the weekend, it's going to prevent that storm from turning in our direction. So we take a look at our extended forecast, then we stay cold into our Sunday. Under mostly sunny skies, we'll have a high of 27 degrees. Partly cloudy on your Monday with a high of 33. And then we bring back a chance of snow showers into our Tuesday with a high of 35 degrees. So now it's time for the first ever edition of Harvey's Knee Slappers Weather News, where the headlines are so bizarre, they're worth a slap on the knee. So get this. PETA wants to replace Puxatawny Phil with a robot. In a letter to the Puxatawny Groundhog Club, PETA writes to make the compassionate decision to use an animatronic Phil and retire the live groundhogs who are used for Groundhog Day activities to a sanctuary. But let's be honest here. This groundhog is probably better taken care of than most children are in Pennsylvania. And besides, national unemployment rates of 10%, why would PETA want to put Puxatawny Phil out of work? Have a great day. Today is Groundhog Day. And so the legend behind Groundhog Day is if the groundhog sees his shadow, there will still be 6 more weeks of winter. But if he does not see his shadow, he's predicting an early spring. So we take a look here at what happened today. Puxatawny Phil in Pennsylvania saw his shadow, meaning more winter. But some controversy here as Buckeye Chuck failed to see his shadow, predicting an early spring. I'm going to have to go with Puxatawny Phil on this one as we got more winter weather in our forecast, even across the next 5 days. So we take a look. Currently, we have a trough of low pressure across the region, bringing in our clouds and light precipitation, but that will be pushing through as we head into our Wednesday as high pressure builds back in and we bring some sunshine back into the area. Friday, we bring in wintry weather with a rain-snow mix with a high of 36 degrees. We change to all snow on our Friday night with a low of 25, and we continue with the snow on our Saturday with a high of 32 degrees. Now, this system is one that's worth watching, so I suggest that you stay tuned with Buckeye TV for further updates. As we take a look at the latest map, we are mostly cloudy here in central Ohio. There are some snow showers coming off of Lake Erie. Those are going to stay confined to northeast Ohio. And as we take a look out to the west of us, it is starting to clear out, and that's going to be our story going into tonight. So we take a look here at our almanac. Yesterday we saw a high of 43 degrees and a low of 27. Both of those numbers were above our averages. We also saw 0.3 of an inch of snow, bringing our seasonal snowfall total to just over 20 inches. We have a mix of rain and snow early on our Friday, changing to all snow by our Friday evening with a high of 35 degrees. Snow continues into our Saturday with a high of 29 degrees. Now, this is an interesting storm system that we're going to keep our eyes on here. It has plenty of moisture to work with, and we could potentially see several inches of snow out of that. Welcome back to Buckeye TV. I'm Bradley Harvey, and this is a special weather update as we have a massive storm system in place. We have heavy snow across central Ohio, but as we take a look off to the south, we do have liquid precipitation, and that is creeping ever so closely into our area, but I believe that's going to be contained to south of Interstate 70. So currently we do have a low pressure system in Alabama, and as we go into our Saturday, that's going to be moving off to the north and east as a secondary low forms off the coast of Virginia. And that's going to really be the dominant low as it pulls the moisture out of our area. So currently we do have winter storm warning in place across the region. A winter storm warning is issued when heavy snowfall is expected to cause hazardous conditions on the roadways. And that is exactly what we have going on right now. So we take a look at the timing of this storm. We do have heavy snow likely today with a possible wintry mix, especially south of Interstate 70. But as a shortwave comes through tonight, everything's going to change back to snow and go into early on our Saturday before tapering off to flurries by the afternoon. So what are we expecting as far as total accumulation? After all is said and done here in Columbus, we can expect anywhere between 8 and 12 inches of snow, with lesser amounts to our south where a mix could occur. So let's take a look here at the details for tonight. We'll have snow likely with a low of 26 degrees. Additional accumulations of 4 to 8 inches on top of what we've already seen today, with a northeast wind at 15 to 25 miles per hour. And as we go into our Saturday, we're going to have a high of 28 degrees with snow likely, especially early in the day, tapering off to flurries by the afternoon with blustery north winds at 15 to 20 miles per hour, gusting to 30 miles per hour. And as we take a look at our extended forecast here, we clear out on our Sunday with a high of 24 degrees. With increasing clouds on our Monday, we'll have a high of 26 degrees before we bring back that chance of snow again on our Tuesday with a high of 32 degrees. So thanks for watching. I'm Bradley Harvey, hoping you have a safe and happy weekend.